We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Friday, September 8th. I'm Brad Locke, and thanks for joining us. Just a reminder, Newsbreak comes to you each weekday at 7 a.m. You can watch it on djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal's mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Going to take a quick look at news, sports, and weather for Northeast Mississippi. We'll start with the weather forecast for today. It's mostly sunny skies, high of 80 degrees, low of 57, 10% chance of rain. The 3-day outlook, more of the same. Saturday, sunny skies, high of 82, low of 57, just a 10% chance of rain. Partly cloudy on Sunday with a high of 81, low of 56, 0% chance of rain. And on Monday, sunny skies, high of 80, low of 58, 10% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com on this Friday. Mississippi Department of Transportation employees could soon lose civil service protection. The cash-strapped MDOT met with members of the House Transportation Committee and other key legislators Thursday to discuss the issue. MDOT has about 3,800 employees who are covered by the Personnel Board, which is the method of providing civil service protection to state employees to ensure they're not fired for political reasons. State Republican leaders have touted removing civil service protection for state employees as a way to bring more efficiency to state government. Various officials, including many agency heads, have said it's difficult to fire employees or reorganize agencies when employees are under the Personnel Board. During the ongoing state budget woes, however, there have been multiple examples of the Personnel Board approving reduction in workforce requests. A man accused of impersonating police to pull over women in late August was ordered to serve 15 years for violating his probation. Lewis Winston Scott of Pontotoc was sentenced in 2000 to serve 30 years in prison for kidnapping and 2 counts of sexual battery in Lee and Union counties. He was out on probation when he was accused of at least 5 felony charges in Lee and Union counties for a pair of incidents during the early morning hours of August 26th. On Thursday, Lee County Circuit Court Judge Paul Funderburk ordered that Scott serve the 15 years previously suspended from his 2000 sentence. On Wednesday, Circuit Court Judge Andrew Howarth issued a similar order in Union County. Scott will now be transferred to the custody of the Mississippi Department of Corrections. He will be brought back to Northeast Mississippi for the trials on his new charges. The hurricane relief efforts by 8 Days of Hope have gotten a boost from a local school. On Thursday, Steve Tiber, executive director of the Tupelo-based group, accepted a check for $2,518 from Milam Elementary. The school held a coin drive to raise money for 8 Days of Hope, which has been helping in Houston, Texas, since it was hit by Hurricane Harvey. The entire Tupelo Public School District also participated in the fundraiser, raising thousands of dollars for Harvey relief. It's just the latest example of Northeast Mississippi lending a hand. Last week, 8 Days of Hope collected monetary donations as well as items like box fans, generators, and batteries at the Bancorp South Arena in Tupelo. Tiber said as he unloaded those items in Houston on Wednesday, he was overwhelmed with gratitude for the Tupelo community. And in sports, Mississippi State hits the road for week 2 of the football season. The Bulldogs, who beat Charleston Southern last week, visit Louisiana Tech on Saturday. The last time they went to Ruston, they lost to open the 2008 season. After limiting Charleston Southern's run-heavy attack to 33 total yards, MSU will face a more balanced offense in Louisiana Tech. In last week's 52-24 win over Northwestern State, Tech passed for 276 yards and rushed for 221. Ole Miss, meanwhile, will host UT Martin, an FCS team. The Rebels beat South Alabama last week behind receiver A.J. Brown, who had 8 catches for 233 yards and 2 touchdowns. UT Martin is led by tailback Ladarius Galloway, who rushed for 157 yards in the Skyhawks' season-opening 36-0 win over Clarion. MSU's game will kick off at 6:30 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, while Ole Miss plays at 11 a.m. on SEC Network Alternative. For more on the stories I talked about today, you can pick up a copy of your Friday Journal or visit djournal.com. Be sure to check out one of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal, The Memo, all things Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment with W. Derek Russell and Chris Kiefer. New episodes every Wednesday and Friday. Find it in iTunes or podcast apps or at memo.djournal.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at djournalnow Give our Facebook page a like as well. And that's it for Newsbreak on this Friday. I'm Brad Locke. Have a great weekend.